Hello everybody, Schaly here, and welcome to Indigo Prophecy, my first Let's Play for the Walkthrough Corner. So anyway, we're gonna get right into it. I have a login here, already set up, which is fine. And I believe I have all my audio and visual options set. The first recording's always a little iffy, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. I'm thinking maybe I could turn up the volume, but no, I'm cool. I'm cool. Anyway, we're going to a new movie. This video game came out in 2005. Outside of North America, it's known as Fahrenheit, and it is the predecessor for the game Heavy Rain for the PS3. I don't know why I'm doing this game first. I know that I've always wanted to LP this game, but I don't know. It seems like fun. I kind of just want to share the clusterfuck that is this game, essentially, because it is seriously messed up. Anyway, I'm just gonna go to a new game. I already know how to play, but I don't know. I guess for the sake we'll do the tutorial. I was gonna go new game, but then I'm realizing I kind of need a...
Hi, my name is David Cage. I'm the writer and director of Indigo Prophecy. I just thought there's a few things you should know before you get started. I'd like you to meet my friend Bob. You'll be controlling him while you're learning. Let's begin with something simple. Move toward the mark on the floor.
He can't speak English! So, yeah. The controls are all done on the right side, or, yeah, the right side of the keyboard. So, you're actually using, your arrow keys instead of your, WASD. But you can also use the mouse as well. And, of course, right shift to run.
Perfect. Now you know how to move about. You're also going to have to be able to observe your environment. To do so, you'll have direct control of the cameras. Come on, give it a try.
Yes, you have direct control of the camera. Yeah, I did it already, buddy. Come on!
You can also look around you and see exactly what you want to see.
Yeah. Use the left button. Very useful in this game. Or you can press space for first-person view. Or press the middle mouse button, which is also useful. What's up? What's up? Stop nodding at me.
But you won't be just looking around you in Indigo Prophecy. You'll also have to interact with your environment. Go to the door.
Oh shit, Sherlock!
Do you see the symbol at the top of the screen? It indicates the movement you have to make to execute the action. Do it slowly to really feel you're controlling your character's hand. Go ahead.
Yes, you have to hold the mouse button and make the movement. Sometimes that control gets really annoying.
That's cool. Now that you know how to move about, use the cameras and interact with the environment, we can move on to more serious stuff. Indigo Prophecy has action sequences where your character's life will be in danger. I'd better explain this to you before you find yourself on your own.
Oh yes, action sequences. Dun dun dun. Hold the left mouse button and make the move to execute the movement. These are the easy ones.
When this symbol appears at the top of the screen, it means your character is gonna have to make a physical effort. You'll see. You'll be exhausted too.
Yes, you will. So you have to tap the keys. And the harder this gets, the harder it gets to do. And it's actually not that easy.
Hey, not bad. Now for something a bit more difficult. You're gonna find yourself facing all kinds of dangers. In Indigo Prophecy, you're gonna need a cool head and good reflexes if you want to survive. Let's see how it works.
Oh god. Simon. This is literally Simon Says, pretty much. And yeah, I have it set to number 5. Normally it's set to number 2, which is ridiculous. I mean, shouldn't they mimic the same...
I see you've got the hang of it.
Shut up!
Now we can move on to something else. You can also choose what you want to say in the dialogues in Indigo Prophecy. Let's give it a try. What do you think of my friend Bob?
Your friend Bob's a deuce. Actually, he's pretty sexy.
Hey Bob, did you hear that? Right, I see you've got the hang of the dialogues. In Indigo Prophecy, you'll only have a limited amount of time to make up your mind, so you'd better think fast. Now, let's talk about your mental health. In Indigo Prophecy, your actions modify the psychological state of your character. Each time it changes, the symbol will appear on screen. Take care of your character, otherwise you may fall into depression, madness, or even commit suicide. Oh, I nearly forgot something important. In Indigo Prophecy, you'll be able to control all the main characters. Be careful. Your every action will have consequences for the story. A word of advice, think before you act.
No.
That's it. I've told you everything I know, or nearly everything. There are still lots of things to discover, but I'll leave you the surprise of finding them for yourself. Now it's up to you to play. And be careful, you're entering a world where anything can happen.
He's not fooling you. Anything can happen. This game is seriously messed up. And yet, I still consider it to be a really fun game, despite sometimes the story being really weird, especially later on in the game.
Things are never quite what they seem. We think we understand the world around us, but we really only see the outside, what it seems to be. I used to be just like you. I believed in humanity, the newspapers, soap commercials, politics, and history books. But one day, the world kicks you in the teeth, and you don't have any choice but to see things the way they really are. My name is Lucas Kane. My story is the one where an ordinary guy has something extraordinary happen to him. Maybe it was supposed to happen. Maybe it was my destiny or my karma or whatever. I know one thing for sure. Nothing's ever going to be the same again.
Indigo Prophecy.
It all started right here. Where else could it happen? New York, capital of the universe. The chessboard destiny chose for the last big game. I was just another pawn living my pawn's life. Until that night, when my life descended into chaos. What have I done?
And just like that, we're thrust into the game. Dun dun dun!
I didn't want... It was like a dream.
Yeah, they don't
Quick.
make it easy for you.
I've got to get out of here before somebody comes in here.
And when the recording thing is up on the screen, there's a record, blah 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 blah. First of all, let's move this body. Oh, key mappings! Get him in the stall, get him in the stall! We need to do pretty much everything we can to clean this place up. And, you know, get out of the... Let's clean up some blood, shall we? There we go. At least that's fixed. Let's get that out of the way. It's also, apparently take a piss. No, Lucas, don't pee! We don't have time for that nonsense. We need to clean up the blood.
I'm bleeding. I must have cut my wrist with the knife. Both of my forearms are cut, too.
Yes.
Out of order.
I didn't mean to use the out of order. Out of order! Out of order! Even in the future, nothing works! Yeah. Alright. Now I need to pick up the knife. Where'd he throw the knife down? Lucas? We don't have time for these shenanigans.
It's barred up. I can't get out this way.
It's because you are fail. What the? Why won't it flush? Aha.
The knife. I've got to get rid of it.
No! No, cop! You stay right there! I need to ditch my knife! Good. Knife is ditched. Knife is ditched. I'm kind of just doing the really mundane stuff. We've ditched the knife, we've cleaned up the blood, and now we should really get the heck out of here. Because there's some other stuff we have to do as well. Like... pay our bill. And leave. So let's get the...
I need to get out of this neighborhood before the
Oh,
police get here.
There we go. Quickly! Get to that thing with the thing and the stuff. Now, interestingly enough, if you don't pay your bill, the woman will stop you. And, yeah, it can get pretty hectic, but... pretty much, those are the main things you want to do. You want to get rid of the knife.
Nobody goes anywhere.
Uh-huh.
A crime has just been committed. I'm going to have to ask you to stay calm and wait here for the police to arrive and check your IDs.
But yeah, you pretty much really have to do all that stuff.
Doc's Diner, that's it. Why do they always wait for me to go on duty before they start killing each other in the middle of the night?
Tyler, somebody gets murdered every day in New York.
But especially when I'm on night duty. It's as if every psycho in the city has it in for me.
If you want a bitch, do it inside. That way I don't have to freeze to death listening to it.
You're the boss, Carla.
I don't care what anybody says. Tyler's officially Juwan. But yeah, I'm actually going to cut it off here. This is good. It's a 15-minute video, which is fine. I mean, there's no problem with that, and it recorded. I'll try to do an act every video because this game has autosave, so I'm just going to cut it off here anyway. The first act is a little bit interesting in that you really have to be careful to cover all the angles, you know. Make sure that you hide the knife, mop the blood, move the body, and then mop the blood. Make sure, yeah, that you hide the knife, that you wash off the blood in your own clothes, and that you pay your bill, because every little action that you do and every little action that you don't do is going to change how this game plays out, which I think is a really cool mechanic. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you all next time with more Indigo Prophecy.